Okay, in today's video about ICP, before checking the live chart and see what is going on there, and I do believe we are having some extremely bullish structures, I want to check out this article that says AI coins market cap hits all-time high following better than expected Nvidia's earning reports. In this video, I want to talk to you about this article and tell you why this will actually send ICP on an insanely strong bull run. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved ones. And in here, they say AI-focused cryptocurrencies rallied over the past week following a highly bullish quarterly sales report from Nvidia, which exceeded estimates. And if you read the next paragraph, they say Near Protocol, the largest AI coin by market cap, rose 20% over the past 7 days, trading at $6.67 at press time. Also, as you can see, Internet Computer, BitTensor, TAO, Fetch AI, and also Singularity Net hit gains of about 26.4%, 20.6%, 20.4%, and 21.7% respectively in the same period. So, as you can see, the market, it seems like that is putting ICP into a specific group, let's call it AI related projects. Now, I want to be very clear. This is right in here, not actually wrong. Please, let's not forget that ICP is the first blockchain to implement AI, and it will be, in my opinion, a big player in the future. But I think what we should care about in here is the narrative. And you might say, well, okay, this is just one article. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. I would tell you no. If you remember a couple of videos back about ICP, I also talked about another similar article, which also in there, they mentioned ICP as an AI related project. So it seems like that we are creating this narrative that AI related projects will go on a great bull run in the cycle. And if you want to know where does this come from, well, it actually comes from the stock market. Let's go on Dow Jones's chart. There we go. So here is the deal. What do you think the main reason for this insane bull run in a stock market is? As you can see, the start of it, I would say, was actually somewhere around these areas around the mid 2023. Well, if you do not live under a rock, you know probably the answer. It's actually AI narrative, and it's because people are thinking about one very specific stock being heavily related to AI, and that is, I think you all know it, Nvidia. Now, in a stock market, we had an insane bull run from the mid 2023. What about Nvidia's stock? As you can see, around the mid 2023, we were right around here, let's say about $20 to $30. And as you can see, the same thing pretty much happened in here. We had about, let's say, a 6 to even 7x move on the upside. And I would say this thing right in here is the main reason for why the stock market and Dow Jones are just keep going higher and higher. And the main reason for why Nvidia is going up is because of the AI narrative. This can be, in my opinion, this much powerful. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think will happen if we are going to have the same narrative in the cryptocurrency market about a couple of coins, which seems like that ICP is actually one of them? Well, makes perfect sense to say that they are going to go on an insane bull run. And in my opinion, we do have pretty much everything set up for it. Let's go on ICP's chart and tell you why am I so bullish in Internet Computer, not only because of the narrative, but also because of the insanely bullish structures that we have. You see, in a lot of my analysis, I use Elliott waves. And if you are a new viewer, which I do know a lot of you are, because these days, every single time that I make new videos, I get a bunch of new viewers and subs. I need to tell you, in case that you want to argue, we are having our final bottom somewhere around this area. Maybe this is going to be like a very important support. Then, okay, you need to be able to find off of the lowest low in this region, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. This specific example is a normal 5 wave. The rules for it are, we shouldn't have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of impulsive movement, wave 3 right in here should not be the smallest wave. And in terms of the sub waves, we must have 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. Let's just draw the waves. Excuse me. Okay. And for wave 2 and 4, we can have different scenarios. Doesn't really matter. Let's say, yeah, sure. An ABC into wave 4 and a WXY structure into wave 2. Understood? Okay. Let's go on the live chart and count some waves and see why we are so bullish. So here is the deal. In this initial move down, starting from, let's say, $500 all the way down to about $2.50, I fully believe that we are having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulsive structure on the downside, which suggests that some sort of a bottom in ICP is going to be in, and it's a very bullish sign. But this is not enough, and we do also have some other very strong signs that suggest the bottom is in, and we're going to get a huge move on the upside. You see, what do we have off of the lowest low here? A very clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up with all the sub waves, and followed by that a correction structure on the downside, probably in form of a WXY, a flat, and a zigzag. And on a higher degree, I believe this is a very solid bullish setup, because I can tell you, look, this 5 wave up is actually into a wave 1, and followed by that we are having this correction into wave 2, and after our correction is over, and I do believe that is actually over already, we are going to have a huge move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. And I think in this phase, the AI narrative is going to absolutely kick in, and it will send ICP to the moon. So as you can see, in terms of the news, we are having all the good news that we could ever ask for. And in terms of the structures, we are looking insanely bullish in the mid to long term. What about the short term? Let's go on maybe 30-minute chart and see what is going on there. Okay, here is the situation. Also in here, I'm thinking that we are looking very bullish. Why is that? Because I can tell you this move up is actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and followed by that, this might be a correction structure on the downside to about this point, or maybe here, doesn't really matter. And maybe at the moment we are on our way to have, let's say from here or here, again, doesn't really matter, a 1, 2, and then big move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. Now, the question is, why this move right in here matters quite a lot? Well, the answer to that comes down to classic technical analysis, meaning support and resistances. You see, this yellow area, which is between, let's say, 11.5 to about $12.9, is a very strong resistance area from weekly and daily time frame at the same time. And if you want to say that this is broken, you need to go on weekly time frame, see a candle close above here, and then pull back, and followed by that a continuation of the move up in order to take this high. And I do believe that soon we are going to get something like this in ICP, and this is the main point, because above here we're not actually having a whole lot of strong resistances. There's a very good chance that after breaking this region, our move up in ICP is going to accelerate quite a lot, because I know a lot of you are saying, well, okay, other coins like Algorand, XRP, and some others went on an insane bull run, but in ICP we're not seeing that. And here is my answer: we're not seeing that yet, and I believe soon that is about to change, and we are going to have some magnificent move on the upside. And in my opinion, we do have all the right structures for it. You see, on a higher degree, I'm thinking this might be from the slow 5 wave up into a wave 1, correction for wave 2. This 5 up can be into a wave 3. This move down might be a correction for 4, and after it's over, and maybe it's over already, we're gonna have a huge move up into wave 5, maybe a 2 to even 3 to 400% move on the upside. I think that is definitely possible, and believe it or not, this is actually the least bullish possibility. I can show you some other scenarios that suggest from here we are going to have an extremely sharp move up in order to reach to about maybe $100 in a matter of weeks. But for now, at least, I do not want to get your hopes up that much. Let's just say we're gonna have for now a 2 to maybe even 3x move on the upside, and then we're gonna see where we go from there. And basically we will cross that bridge when we get to it. So let's have our final conclusion and wrap up today's video. It seems like that the market, according to the news, wants to consider ICP as an AI related project. Now, I do believe that that is partially true. And when the AI narrative is going to kick in the cryptocurrency market, coins like ICP, Near, Fetch AI, Ajax, and some others are going to have an insane bull run. This is, in my opinion, so bullish for ICP. And also in terms of the structures, in terms of Elliott waves, I fully believe that we are having the right structure, and soon we are going to get, in the short term, hopefully, a break of this very important resistance area. And because above it we're not having a whole lot of strong resistances, I'm gonna argue the road on the upside is going to be much more clear, and we are going to have much stronger of moves on the upside, something like this, in order to have at least let's say for now a 200 to 300% move. So in the short, mid, and also long term, I am so excited for internet computer, and this is one of my top picks for this alt season, and I do believe it is going to perform very well. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in internet computers chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.